stress is everywhere, and most people think it's just in your head. But the truth? Stress starts in your body. Your heart races, muscles tighten, and your nervous system goes on high alert, even when there's no real danger. Modern life keeps this system constantly switched on, making small worries feel overwhelming and leaving you drained. What if I told you there's a way to take back control, naturally, without medication? Over the next few minutes, we're diving into 8 powerful, science-backed methods that calm your body, reset your brain, and build long-term resilience to stress. Stick around, because once you understand how your body actually reacts to stress, you'll discover how small, consistent actions can completely change your response. By the end of this video, stress won't feel like something controlling you. It'll be something you can manage. Deep breathing stress doesn't start in your mind. It starts in your body. Before you notice it, your heart rate increases, your muscles tighten, and your breathing becomes fast and shallow. This is your body entering fight or flight mode. In modern life, this system stays constantly active because your brain reacts the same way to real danger and everyday stress like deadlines or overthinking. This is where deep breathing becomes powerful. Your breath is directly connected to your nervous system. When you slow your breathing, you signal your brain that you are safe. This activates your body's calming system, slowing your heart rate, relaxing muscles, and reducing stress hormones. A simple method: inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4, and exhale for 6 to 8 seconds. The longer exhale helps your body release tension. Deep breathing doesn't remove stress. It changes how your body responds to it. Digital detox. Most people don't realize how much their brain is wired for constant stimulation. Every notification, every scroll, every quick like triggers a tiny dopamine spike. Your brain gets a hit, then crashes, then craves more. Over time, this creates a cycle of restlessness and heightened stress. Even when nothing urgent is happening, your nervous system stays alert, expecting the next digital signal. Here's what most people don't know. Your brain treats digital distractions like real threats. That constant pinging keeps your sympathetic nervous system activated, your fight or flight mode, without any actual danger. A digital detox breaks this cycle. Turning off notifications, limiting screen time, or taking device-free periods signals to your brain there's no immediate threat. Heart rate slows, cortisol drops, focus improves, and mental clarity returns. Digital detox doesn't remove stress from life. It resets your brain's baseline, so you respond instead of react. Sunlight and nature exposure. Most people think sunlight is just for vitamin D, but it's actually a natural mood regulator. Exposure to sunlight in nature directly affects brain chemicals like serotonin, which stabilize mood and reduce stress. Here's what most people don't realize. Being in natural environments lowers sympathetic nervous system activity, the same fight or flight system that fuels stress, without any conscious effort. Your heart rate slows, blood pressure drops, and your body shifts into a relaxed, parasympathetic state. Even brief outdoor exposure, a morning walk, a park break, or time near trees, signals to your brain, you are safe. This biological signal reduces cortisol, improves focus, and restores mental clarity. Nature doesn't just distract you from stress. It actively rewires your nervous system to handle challenges with calm and resilience. Regular exposure builds long-term stress resistance your body craves, but modern life often ignores. Social connection. Most people think stress is just personal, but human connection is actually a biological stress regulator. Being with others releases oxytocin, a hormone that lowers cortisol, slows heart rate, and relaxes your nervous system. Here's what most people don't realize. Social connection doesn't just feel good. It physically rewires your stress response. Meaningful interaction signals to your brain that you are safe, reducing fight or flight activation automatically. Even brief, genuine conversations or shared activities can lower anxiety, improve mood, and increase resilience to future stressors. Isolation, on the other hand, amplifies stress, heightens cortisol, and makes your body more reactive to minor triggers. Social connection doesn't remove stress from life, but it gives your nervous system the support it needs to handle it. It's not just emotional, it's biological, essential, and often the missing piece in natural stress control. Physical movement. Most people think stress is just mental, but the truth is, Stress is physical energy stored in the body. When your brain detects stress, it prepares you to take action. Your body releases adrenaline, your muscles tense up, and energy builds up, expecting movement. But in modern life, you don't move. You sit, overthink, and suppress it. That's the problem. The stress response is never completed. Physical movement solves this. When you walk, run, or even stretch, you tell your body the threat is over. This completes the stress cycle. Your body starts releasing built-up tension, cortisol levels begin to drop, and your nervous system shifts back to a calm state. This is why, after even a short walk, your mind feels clearer. Movement doesn't just distract you from stress, it biologically resets your system. And that's something most people don't realize. Sleep optimization. Most people think sleep is just rest, but it's actually when your brain resets stress. While you sleep, your body lowers cortisol, the main stress hormone, and activates deep recovery systems. Your brain also clears out built-up waste through a process called the glymphatic system, which helps regulate mood and mental clarity. But here's what most people don't realize. It's not just sleep. It's deep sleep that matters. If your sleep is short or constantly interrupted, your brain doesn't fully reset. Cortisol stays elevated, emotional control weakens, and your stress response becomes more sensitive the next day. This is why even small problems feel overwhelming when you're sleep deprived. Optimizing sleep isn't just about feeling rested. It directly controls how your brain reacts to stress. Better sleep doesn't remove stress. Thought awareness. Most people think stress comes from situations, but the truth is, it comes from your interpretation of those situations. Your brain is constantly predicting what might go wrong. These thoughts feel real, so your body reacts as if the threat is happening right now. That's what triggers stress. But here's what most people don't realize. A thought is not a fact. When you become aware of your thoughts instead of automatically believing them, you create distance. This interrupts the stress response. The moment you question a thought, is this actually true? You activate the rational part of your brain, which reduces emotional intensity. This shifts your body out of stress mode. Thought awareness doesn't stop stress from appearing, but it stops it from taking control. And that's where real mental control begins. Healthy nutrition. Most people think food is just fuel, but what you eat directly shapes your brain's stress response. Stress hormones like cortisol, as well as neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine, rely on specific nutrients to function properly. Here's what most people don't realize. Poor nutrition doesn't just affect your body, it subtly primes your brain for overreaction. Diets low in omega-3s, vitamins, or minerals can make you more anxious, irritable, and less able to cope with stress. Eating nutrient-rich foods, fatty fish, leafy greens, fruits, whole grains, supplies the building blocks your brain needs to regulate mood and calm the nervous system. Balanced meals stabilize blood sugar, which prevents sudden stress spikes triggered by energy crashes. Healthy nutrition doesn't remove life's stressors, but it strengthens your brain's resilience, helping you respond calmly instead of reacting impulsively. Over time, this is one of the most powerful, often overlooked ways to control stress naturally. Stress may always exist, but it doesn't have to control you. Start with just one of these 8 steps today, and over time, you'll feel calmer, stronger, and more in control. If you found this helpful and want more content like this, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Share this video so others can benefit too. And if you're struggling with something specific, drop a comment. We'll help you solve it step by step.